Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 35th episode of the Gentleman's Gank podcast. I am Jonathan.
I'm Pierre.
I'm Dominic.
And I am Tim, and I don't know why Jonathan was talking that slowly.
Yeah, Jonathan, you resigned yourself to saying your name there at the end. You're like, this is Jonathan. And it was just like, whoa, man.
To be fair, Jonathan has to put up with us. So I'm not surprised.
To be fair, he has to put up with himself being him.
That's true, too.
Yeah, to be fair, we have to put up with him.
That might be why he always talks like that.
No, see, y'all completely misunderstood. It wasn't a, I am Jonathan. It was a, and I am
Batman.
Jonathan.
So exactly what we just said, basically.
Pretty much.
I am
Except
Jonathan.
Do. Except that's not in the song at all. Why do you...
Well, yeah, there's not even a song called I Am Jonathan.
Damon,
Wait.
fighter of the...
I mean, there might be like an app
Jonathan.
game named I Am Jonathan.
I am bread.
Game.
I need to play
Fun
that.
game.
So, topics.
We have some.
Yeah.
We do?
Which
Since
is
when?
surprising, honestly.
I mean, it's not a lot of topics, but it's topics.
Yeah, it's weird. We normally don't do that.
Let's start with pretty much, I guess the only... Well, there's a couple big ones. Do we want to talk about Halo's choice of ad campaigning for Halo 5 first?
Sure, what is it?
Pretty much, they're making Halo Chief out as a traitor.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Okay. In other news, well, I'll talk a little bit more on Halo 5's trailer campaign, which they released two trailers. One being pretty much Agent Locke walking up to a war-torn battlefield, and Master Chief huddled down below a statue of himself, and talking about how he's been viewed by the public as this great hero and pretty much the savior, but in reality, Locke seems to know something that the rest of the public doesn't about him, and that how if the public saw this battlefield, that they would change their opinion of him, and that somehow Master Chief is the reason for this absolute disaster here. Then there's the other trailer, which is Master Chief walking up to the same battlefield with Agent Locke huddled over by the statue. And him...
Question, who's Agent Locke?
Agent Locke is pretty much this new member of the UNSC that's been tasked with hunting down the Master Chief because he has gone missing. After the events of Halo 4, where pretty much Cortana died, and pretty much...
Hashtag spoilers.
Yeah. I'm so glad that I've seen, anything after Halo 4.
Yeah,
Yeah. From what
So
I can,
glad that I've played
haven't.
anything after Halo 1.
pretty much.
Multiplayer.
from what I can tell, Agent Locke himself is not actually a Spartan. He's an officer of the Office of Naval Intelligence, tasked with hunting down rogue Spartans.
A.K.A.
And he
Oni.
just happened to... Yeah. And he just happened to draw Chief's file.
Yeah. In doing so, he's pretty much just been tasked with hunting him down, and you're slowly finding things out. Pretty much, if you look up Hunt the Truth, you'll find a lot of subjects on both audio files and images coming up, posted by Microsoft to help bring up hype and bring into question the true background of Master Chief and John himself. Pretty much, as I was saying with the second trailer, it's Master Chief walking up to Agent Locke saying, "Is this really what you wanted? Is this battlefield what you really wanted in trying to hunt me down? Do you see the disaster you've created? John Locke, your job is now done. You have found me. But mine is just begun." And then the trailer ends with that.
Have you seen the other side of that trailer though?
That's the one I was just saying. There's the one where it's Locke walking up on Master Chief, and then there's Master Chief walking up on Locke. Yeah, I was just describing the Master Chief walking up on Locke. I already described the Agent Locke walking up on Master Chief.
My got timed out for a minute.
No.
Oh, fun fact, he is Spartan.
He is a Spartan.
Well, technically,
Yep.
isn't Oni the one that developed the Spartan program? Because
Yeah,
Oni
but
was the one that
he wasn't
abducted the
always
children.
Spartan. Sometime after the Cedra crisis, Locke underwent Spartan 4 augmentations.
Oh,
Okay. Spartan 4.
So-
That'd do it.
That would be it.
HaloWikia.com.
But if you want
Gentleman's Gank. We know what we're talking about.
If you want more on the subject of the Hunt the Truth, you can go to soundcloud.com/huntthetruth, and you'll find audio files where a journalist is hunting down information on Master Chief.
Or you can just look it up yourself.
Yeah, you could,
Noobs.
but I think this is
there's the internet right
Yeah.
there.
but I think this is going to be adding to the lore that's already there that hasn't been brought up before.
But
This
guys,
has
what
been
if
paid
someone listening to
advertisement by
this doesn't
Audio
have
Club.
access to the internet?
Pretty much. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk more on Halo and how pretty much Microsoft is testing the waters with online PC gameplay for another Halo with the Halo Online for Russia.
You say pretty
Yay,
much a
pay
lot.
to win.
Yeah. If you haven't already heard, it's pretty much you can either level up with the progress you make, or you can buy the attachments for your weaponry as well as rent out weaponry.
No, that's good gameplay.
Microsoft has pretty much said, this is just testing the waters over here. If we were to bring it over to you guys, it would be a very different style of gameplay. Most likely you'd be buying armor setups instead of buying weapons. Because no one wants to pay for pay to win when it comes to a first-person shooter.
But on the same side, though, this is Halo.
I'm assuming when you say nobody, you mean a large quantity of people.
Yeah.
That's true. It is Halo.
It is Halo. It's like if Nintendo decided to make it so that you could buy a mushroom for like 50 cents, and
You're talking about
you could automatically-
microtransactions in Nintendo mobile games.
Yes.
Which is going to be
Yeah,
a
well,
thing.
I didn't mean that. I meant just like in general. Like you're playing the next Super Mario Wii U, whatever crap, and you're losing, and so you spend $5 to get another 5 lives.
I mean, I'd be interested if
And
Halo
people
came
would
back to
still play it.
PC with this. That would be interesting at the very least. It would be a competitor to the Counter-Strike genre.
There will always be Counter.
There will always be Counter-Strike. There is no denying that. But there is only Counter-Strike when it comes to the first-person shooter genre in that field. No one does Counter-Strike like Counter-Strike does Counter-Strike.
Quake Pro.
Oh, Quake.
I'm still waiting for your Quick Pro Crow. Okay, moving on.
No. Ow. So bad.
I guess we could talk about Zelda U being delayed. I'm actually kind of surprised, but it also sheds some
You
light
are?
on what Nintendo plans to do with their E3, because shortly after, Nintendo stated, we're not going to be announcing any games this year at E3 that aren't releasing in 2015. Meaning that they are very confident with the titles that they're going to be bringing to E3 this year.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with
No.
that.
I mean, what Anuma has said is pretty much the game. They like the direction they're going with the game, and they like the opportunity to continue adding more to the game in the process. That they think that they could do more with with every open door that they're coming up with, any possibility that they can come up with. Their focus is more on a released, fully functional game than a game they have to patch out constantly.
So, guys, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
What's the bad
Which
news?
do you want first? You want the bad news first?
Yeah, sure.
The bad news is what do DMCA.
Hate you so much.
What does that mean?
He's talking about the Super Mario 64 HD
yeah, that's
fan
the
make.
good news. The
That's
good
the
news is
good
that
news?
Well, that is the good
No,
news.
the
is
good-
is
that-
there
that
was
was
a
the bad
fan-made Super Mario 64 HD remake. The bad news is.
the bad news is it's no longer there.
Yep. All there are
Hope
is
y'all
the
played it.
email of what Nintendo said. Stop.
Yeah, the good news is that there was. The bad news is that there was.
So, I
I mean,
do you think that it was handled well.
No.
There's actually, it's the whole email thing there, and I have seen lots of occasions where people have gotten hit with the DMCA and
take it very
they-
badly.
Yeah, they're just like, what the hell are you doing? This is just this. This is a piece of crap thing you're doing, guys. Why are you doing? Yeah. But no, this was like, hey, thanks. I was hosting this for a friend. He was doing it for this, and I took it all down. If you have any more questions, here's how you contact me. Bye.
Pretty much. I mean, it was a pretty interesting project. When I saw the video footage of it, it was interesting. I think that I don't see any likelihood of a Super Mario 64 being remade, but
Yeah.
it's
I mean, it already got remade once.
yeah, and it was built in the Infinity Engine, if I remember correctly. Unity Engine. Unity Engine.
Yes.
I'm so tired.
It was like the Infinity Engine? That sounds really cool.
Yeah, right?
No, it was just the Unity Engine. I'm sorry to break it to you. Was it the newest version of the Unity Engine that they announced at the GDC?
I
I would think so, but,
probably...
I mean, this is not also the first time that a fan make has been pulled by Nintendo.
Yeah.
There have been multiple times where they've even stopped production of fan translations of games.
You mean translations?
Yeah.
Or,
And Nintendo's not the first one to do it either. We've had plenty of cases where I'm pretty sure Sony has done it with some of their older or even Japanese games that they've never reached out to the US.
Yeah. Oh, and the Infinity Engine is a thing, and it's an amazing thing, because it's how we got Baldur's Gate and the Icewind Dale, which are great games.
Oh yeah. So I wasn't off, I was
Also-
just the wrong engine.
Yeah. No, I mean, you were about 15 years off.
It would be right about on time with when Super Mario 64 came out.
Yeah. Actually, I think Super Mario 64 came out after... No? Nope, before. Wow. Okay, well, we had our fun with that. Moving on. Kojima.
Kojima. Pretty much
Kojima?
Kojima's back on the track for, well, he's got his name back on Metal Gear Solid 5. But that still brings up the subject of where did Kojima go? He has gone off the radar for about a couple weeks now after rumors and speculation and pretty much announcement of his discontinuation with Konami.
Not surprising.
He's been trying to get
That
off for a
happens.
while.
Yeah, see, he's... what's the name of that guy? Created Kirby.
Oh, Sakurai.
Yeah.
He got off Hall and then went on to make Super Smash Bros. But now he's trying to get off
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Because it's killing him.
Yeah, Masahiro Sakurai. Because
Oh, that guy's cool.
Like he's thrown
Yeah.
out his
I don't know
shoulder
if anyone else
'cause of
knows
this
about
game.
him yet, but
he is an amazing developer, and everything he's done has become fantastic. Like Kid Icarus, Kirby, Super Smash Brothers, which is bizarre. Like those are all 3 huge games. Like Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby Superstar, Kirby 64, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Like he built Kirby, and he hates
was he
Kirby.
the $1 million pink ball?
Yes, but he hates Kirby
Dude, I hate Kirby.
because, mainly because he hates serialization and sequelization. He just and he's sort of become synonymous with sequelization. Like people assume that when he makes a game, they're going to make more of them, and that he's going to be tucked in with it, and they just expect it to happen instantly, and they expect, he has a very hate-love relationship with game design.
He's beloved by fans, though. Like, he
Yes.
could part the
What-
Red Sea if he wanted to.
So you're saying he hates game design and everyone else loves him?
Pretty much.
I mean, he likes what he does.
Yeah.
But he likes making new things.
I mean,
he doesn't like.
This is becoming a growing trend with a lot of game developers. We've seen, I don't want to say Notch. I'm going to say Notch, though. He's Marcus Pearson has stepped
Person.
away from Minecraft and gaming in general, as far as I can tell. Game development, as I can tell. And is just kind of enjoying himself at this point. It just seems to be a growing trend with a lot of these big developers that have become the names of their productions that are looking to just get away from it. They're just tired of it. And it's probably because of their producers and the companies that are pushing money on them. The productions are just kind of pushing it on them to continue working and continue to do this until you die. And it's stressful. I can't imagine living through that, having to constantly be developing the next big game. Like, I can't imagine sleeping.
I can. Sleeping is very comfy. What were we talking about? I wasn't paying attention.
Dominic was sleeping. But Hideo Kojima's last tweet was on March 16th saying heading off, and that's the last we've heard of him. Establishing
Maybe
that
he's going on a cruise.
I wish that was the case.
Well, how do you know?
We can hope. We can hope he's just, well, that might be what they did, is Konami was like, Kojima, we need you out of the picture for a while. Go on a cruise.
Kojima. Sorry, I have to say it every time.
But it's because it has raised a bit of question on whether or not Kojima is still going to be part of the Silent Hills project.
PT?
Yes.
I mean, not PT, the actual game.
Yeah, the actual
But
Silent Hills game. PT being nothing more than a playable trailer to lead into Silent Hills.
and by
So-
playable trailer, you mean the soundtrack to a lot of people's nightmares.
Pretty much. That was a really good horror game, though. Like, that did a lot better than a lot of the games that have been coming out for horror games. So I'm hoping that he won't be stopping production of Silent Hills, and that. But also, I can understand that if he wants to make Metal Gear Solid 5 his final goodbye, that would be cool, because Kojima and Metal Gear Solid go hand in hand.
Well, that's it for this time. This has been Jonathan.
Dominic. I wanted to be there before Pierre. I'm sorry.
I have too many Snoopy plushies.
What?
And I'm Tim.
Have a good night, everybody.
No. There's no such thing.
Bye.
No, get back here and talk to me about this.
Nope.